What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. We have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Blackbeard into Black Teach. Playing my good friend Gabe. He's really good on Blackbeard. We've grinded a lot of different matchups. We've practiced a lot together. But yeah, we're going to keep this hand because we have two 10-cost Buggies in it. That's the main reason we're keeping it. It feels not great to bottom deck two Gravity Blades here. We're going to add the Mihawk here just in case he gives us on plays, but we don't have any casters. So I normally my advice for against Blackbeard is keep your hand as versatile as possible. And I think the better Blackbeard players, or the top back Blackbeard player strategy, will be to 1, starve you, and 2, shut off on plays from 5 and force you to have 10 costs, which is good for us. If he does that for us, we're in business because we have 2 10 costs in our hand. Meanwhile, he has played tap 1 for stage, which rests allows him to pitch a card, search top 3 for Blackbeard Pirate, and then it allows him to also, he grabbed My Era Begins off of that, which tap 1, search top 3, and then the rest go into your trash for a Blackbeard Pirate. So we're going to search. We are also going to starve. We're not going to swing yet. And we're just going to pass with 3 Dawn standing. He's going to stage. He pitches a stage. He gets to search. He's going to add a 5-cost Kuzan. And then he's thinking about whether to leader ability and whether to also swing into us. Meanwhile, he taps 2 for, in totality, for a Lafitte Searcher. He gets to search top 5 for a Blackbeard Pirate. And he's going to add 10-cost Teach. So now he has 2 Dawn standing. He's going to tap 2 for a Doc Q, and then now he's going to leader ability. He pitches a Jesus, and he passes to us. So now we are in business. We can leader. We're going to swing 5 into the Lafitte, clear the blocker, and we can pitch a card and play 10-cost Buggy. I think we have 3 10-cost Buggies in hand. I think we just drew one, or we drew one the turn before. So we are in absolute business. The only thing we don't have is, again, we don't have a caster. We don't have a Croc and Mihawk. So we're able to cheat out the Buggy. He shut off on plays. Buggy's on plays. I get to bottom something and deck something. And then if I don't have a board full of 5 costs, it bottom decks itself. But because the on play was shut off, I just basically cheated out a 12-cost body on 5 Dawn. So that's awesome. Meanwhile, he's going to search. If he shuts off on plays again, we are going to play the 10 cost again with 5 Dawn and then probably swing 7-12. If he does give us on plays, we don't have a great option. I think we just hard cast the Mihawk at this point. He's going to cap 5 for a Kuzan and 1 for a Caribou, and then he's going to shut off on plays again. Great news for us. We can leader ability and cheat out another 10-cost Buggy. So yeah, now I'm just thinking about whether I want to swing. And at one point, I think I get a little bit confused because I'm thinking about, like, he has that Doc Q. He has a Van Augur in the trash. I get into my head and I'm thinking about how that Kuzan, I'm thinking it's the blocker Kuzan that can bring something back rested. And I'm thinking he could bring back a Van Augur and then play another Van Augur, or play a Tempest Kick or something along those lines, and then clear my Buggy with the Doc Q. So that's why I'm getting really in my head about whether I should even swing. But again, I'm completely in the wrong because that's a different Kuzan. That's not a blocker. The only blocker he has is Caribou. So I'm going to go through with my plan. I'm going to definitely use 5 Dawn to establish another 10-cost Buggy. But I think I'm going to swing 7-12 at him with the other Buggies. We're going to stop the starving thing. Our board's awesome. Let's put some pressure on him. So we're going to leader ability first. The reason we leader ability first before swinging is because he can hit a crazy black hole trigger and shut off on plays. So generally, against Blackbeard players, you should do your leader ability first in case it randomly gets shut off. We're going to swing 7 life he takes, 12 life he takes. No triggers. We pass it back to him. His hand size has gone up. Another reason I wanted to swing at him was because his hand size was 2. We want him to keep shutting off on plays, at least for the time being, so that way I can get that 3rd Buggy out. Because again, I don't have a caster. I don't have a good play. He's going to search with stage. And he's going to find another 5-cost Kuzan. The Kuzan can't be removed from the field, by the way. And he can sack it at any time to draw a card and play a Blackbeard Pirate from the trash. Cost 5 or less. So he's on his 8 Dawn turn. We lost the dice roll, by the way, and we got to go first. He taps 5 for that Kuzan. He still has 3 standing Dawn. He's going to pitch for leader ability, so we can cheat out that last Buggy. And here what we're probably going to do is, like, we could play the Alvita down and just establish another. Like, we swing 5, 12, 12. I think it'd be better if we just swing like 9, 12, 12 while also establishing the third Buggy. So here we go. Leader ability, pitch the thing about what to pitch. It's between 3 cards. We will pitch the Mihawk. We'll get the third Buggy out there. Now we're going to swing 9 life. Again, thinking about whether or not to also establish the Alvita, or excuse me, the Alvita. But ultimately decided, let's just keep it in hand. We have 3 cards in hand. Let's keep our hand size relatively big. Meanwhile, we're going to swing out our board. We hit his life twice. I believe he's down to 1 life now, and he gives us the Caribou blocker. He currently has 0 blockers. We have 3 cards in hand, 3 Buggies out. He's on his 10 Dawn turn. We're at all 5 life. Yeah. So he's going to effective stage first. Pitch of my era begins. Search top 3 for a Blackbeard pirate. And he's going to add a San Juan Wolf, which is a blocker that gains additional cost depending on the number of cards in his trash. Again, he's just thinking everything through. He's on 10 Dawn. He is going to pitch the San Juan Wolf for leader ability. Again, thinking everything through. I think we know that he has a 10 cost teach. I think he's switched it. I don't think he's pitched it yet for any leader ability. So he is going to go ahead and establish the 10 cost teach. He will stun the active Buggy. That Buggy can't attack anymore, at least for that one turn. Well, he's also established a big 12k blocker body. He's going to swing 5 life. We'll take, no trigger. He swings 5 life again. Thinking about whether to take. We'll take, no trigger. And then now he's going to sack both Kuzans. Well, starts off with the first one. He gets to draw a card. He's going to establish a San Juan Wolf. He sacks the second one, draws a card, and he's going to bring back a Jesus Burgess. And then he's going to pass it back to us. He has already leader ability to this turn. He did that so he get the San Juan Wolf into the trash and bring it back. So now his board's looking kind of neat. I mean, we have to hit him twice to win. He has 2 blockers. He doesn't have a ton of cards in hand. I think it's around like 4 cards in hand. So he's going to swing 5 life. We'll give him that. We are slightly in danger of losing, I guess, if we don't clear a body, and he could potentially, he'd have 4 swings. He'd have to hit us 4 times next turn. So yeah, but I think we could just put a ton of pressure on. Let's swing a 12 first. He gives us a San Juan Wolf blocker. We can swing another 12. The idea here is I did draw a Croc and Mihawk. I think I'm just going to swing a 10, swing 12, and then swing 10 with leader. I probably should have sequenced it slightly better and swing 10 with because he's going to block 1K. I could have done it, I guess, slightly different. But yeah, the idea here is leader ability. Let's get the Croc and Mihawk out. Let's get some protection. And then, yeah. We'll swing 5 life. We're going to keep all our Dawn standing. Whittle his hand size down. We get a 1K out of hand. And then now we are going to leader ability, pitch the Buggy, play Croc and Mihawk. We don't get any extra effects. And now we're just going to tap 4 for a Moji blocker. Again, slightly missequenced. I could have swung 6 with leader. Yeah. But now we have a blocker. We have protection against removal. And we have 3 12k bodies. We're not in any danger of losing unless he doms up on the dot Q, in which case, like, we have enough counter to get out of that. I mean, and we have a blocker actually too, so we're in a very good spot. Yeah, I don't think he can kill any of our buggies. Actually, that Jesus is a strong swing. I think it's like a 10k swing right now. So yeah, he's thinking everything through. Our idea next turn is we're just gonna go hard. We're just gonna swing all the buggies out. He's here. He's gonna tap 10 for another teach. He's gonna stun the same buggy. So now he has two 12k blockers, and he's taking care of one of our other swings. So now he can swing a good like 11. I think this is 11, maybe 10. We'll take this one. No trigger. We go up to 3 cards in hand. If he swings the teach, he's going to just rest the dot Q, not pop anything, and then he's going to pass, not swinging the 5, not swinging the other teach. I think the reason he swung the dot Q was just to give me another target to potentially swing into. But I think we pretty much have game. I'm just slightly worried. He has 3 cards in hand. Just trying to think about how to do this. I'm going to swing 12 life. He either gives us a blocker, he either clear the teach, or he takes the life. And now it's like, what do I do? I'm just thinking I can swing 14 with Buggy, but what if I swing 7 first? If I swing 7 first with leader, I'm either getting 2 cards out of hand, he goes down to 2, which I will, or he turns one of those teaches sideways. So he's thinking it through. He turns one of the teachers sideways. So now he just has 1 blocker. We have 2 good swings. I'm just trying to think about the best way to do this. I could swing 14. I'm just arranging all the dawn in weird ways. But I think I swing 14 with the buggy. And then if he turns the teach sideways, we either kill the teach or he gives us 2k, 1k. And then at that point, like he has to turn the teach sideways no matter what, I think, and he turns the teach sideways, he gives us 2k, 1k. Now he's down to 2 cards on hand. We can just easily kill him with Croc and Mihawk. He turns the teach sideways, and I'm just like waiting. I think we have a little miscommunication here because he just turned it sideways, and I'm waiting on him to give 2k, 1k, or let the teach die, and I think he's just thinking that he meant to let the teach die. So we're both kind of staring at each other a little bit here, waiting for the other to make a move. And he's like, oh yeah, my bad, I meant to let the teach die. So now we just swing a huge number and we got it. So this is like the perfect scenario for a buggy player. Them shutting off on plays and us having 3 buggies. Like that's the dream. I think my opponent played it really well. He played it the way most top Blackbeard players I think will play it, which is they're going to shut off on plays and they're going to starve you and they're going to force you to have the 10 cost buggies. We happen to have them this time, and this is what happens when we have them. This is probably the highest high roll we can have, is they shut off on plays and we have the buggies. But if they give us on plays, it makes it easier for us to find what we need to find. So again, I think he played it really well. I think it's just one of those games you have to chalk up to the fact that we had the answers. So yeah, let me know in the comments anything else I could have differently. Really appreciate you guys. See you next time.